Bocas del Toro and Boquete, or Bocas del Toro and Almirante, or Bocas to Puerto Viejo on the Costa Rican side of the Caribbean coast. Some companies, you have to be careful. You have to ask exactly what's included, because some of the companies that you might pay for a shuttle, they actually don't have somebody escorting you across the border, and they might just leave you at the border and you're left to find your own way. Also, it applies in the case of buying a round trip. I don't recommend buying a round trip ticket to and from, for example, Bocas to Puerto Viejo or vice versa. One of the companies that I used in Puerto Viejo sold me a shuttle, which was great. The people were lovely. There was always somebody there escorting me across the border, especially with all of my luggage that I had. It was really helpful to pay for that shuttle instead of taking public transportation. But that person didn't make sure that I was dropped off to my accommodation when I reached Boquete. And I had to plead with the driver to bring me to my accommodation and not the bus station, because I didn't know where I was going. So make sure you clarify that. Make sure it's written on your receipt, first of all, that you get a receipt, and it's written on your receipt that this includes transportation to your guest house or hostel. In Almirante, there's a lot of scams at that port. There's a lot of people hustling you, a lot of people going up to people, tourists, and trying to get extra money from them, asking for tips for doing virtually nothing. There's some people that once you get off the speedboat from Bocas to Almirante, or from the bus to Almirante, they're just going to pick up your luggage and start moving it. But don't let them, because then they demand tips after. If they take your luggage out of the boat, of course, if you need help, feel free to give them a tip, but don't feel obligated. And be careful with your luggage while you're waiting for your next ride in Almirante. If you just got off the boat from Bocas and are heading to Boquete or Puerto Viejo or somewhere else, make sure you have your luggage with you. Don't leave it unattended at any time.